Let's now make an example that uses a requested delivery date. So I will create a new sales order, and I will of course use the same customer and the same item. So customer 10,000. But in this case, the customer does request a specific delivery date. Say they would like to receive the items on April 20. So let's enter the item. So it's still my Surface Pro, and I will still use location East. And also here, a quantity of 1 unit is okay. So let's now scroll to the right and see what happened. So here you can see now the 3 date fields. And because now there is a requested delivery date, April 20, the system will copy this date field to the planned delivery date on the line, because this is now the date that we need to arrive at the customer's facilities. And then the system will do a backward calculation. So to arrive at the customer on April 20, we need to start, or we need to leave our company 1 week later, 1 week sooner, excuse me, because there's a shipping time of 1 week, which means that the shipment date is the 12th of April. So this means that on the 12th of April, we should start working in the warehouse in order to be able to ship 1 day later and to arrive 1 week later at the customer's facility. You see? Also, this is a very simple backward calculation. Let's now make a similar example, but with a different requested delivery date. So I will create a new order, of course, for the same customer. So customer 10,000. And in this case, the customer requests a delivery date of April 10. So I will enter April 10. Next, I will go to the lines to enter my Surface Pro item. And then you can see the next message. So a message telling me that the requested delivery date cannot be met. Because to be at the customer's facility on April 10, the shipment date would have been April 2nd. And that's in the past for Kronos, because their current date is April 8. Now, this is not a blocking message, because I can just click on OK to accept. And I can continue to enter my order. So for example, quantity is 1. But on the sales line, you can see confirmation of what we just saw on the message. And so the shipment date is now April 2nd, the planned shipment date April 3rd, and these are dates in the past. Now we know that the soonest that we can ship to the customer is, or that we can arrive at the customer's facilities, is April 16. So what you can then do is overrule the requested delivery date with the promised delivery date. So I can click on Show More. So then you see that the promised delivery date appears, and here I can now enter April 16. So then the system will ask me to update the lines. I will click on Yes. And now this is something that we can meet, because now the system copied the promised delivery date to the planned delivery date field and is doing the backward calculation. And as we already saw in the first example, in order to arrive at the customer's facilities on April 16, we should start working in the warehouse on April 8.